In Warm Bodies, a zombie named R brings home a human girl after his small group of zombie friends, I guess you could call them, bring her back to their zombie base because after they attack her small group of survivors that are left of the teenagers on Earth that haven't turned into zombies. I wanted to see this movie like as soon as I even heard like the project title and stuff, and just as the details progressed throughout its development, I wanted to see it, and I was glad I actually got to go see it at the theater because it was one I was glad that I actually spent money on and went and saw at the theater and sat there and spent my time there. I thought it was really good. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying it's a cheap Twilight knockoff, but it's not really like Twilight at all. I mean, I know there's zombies and stuff and like that, but it's not really a cheap knockoff of Twilight. It's more of a comedy horror mixed with bits of romance, so it's like more comedy and a little bit of romance. It's not really a cheap knockoff. And of course it has some elements of Romeo and Juliet in it. People's names all have to do with characters in the book. I looked that up on the trivia. Like R is like for Romeo and J is for Juliet, except the movie doesn't end like Romeo and Juliet. The book it doesn't end like Romeo and Juliet, thankfully. Anyway, so and like he goes to visit the girl when she goes back home, back to her safe haven where her father is an army general, and they all have the humans have a big wall, and the remaining humans that aren't zombies just live in there. And anyway, he's not like the other zombies. Like he doesn't want to like hurt humans and stuff. He's different from all the other zombies. So anyway, he goes to see her, and it's like kind of like the balcony scene. He's on the bottom, and she's at the top of the balcony and stuff, and they kind of talk. So it was kind of like that, which I thought was pretty cool. And it's kind of hard to believe that a guy wrote this. I mean, with little bits of romance and stuff. I mean, you just don't really see that out there. But it was really good. Had a lot of good people in it. Nicholas Hoult did a good job. He's going to be in Jack and the Giant Slayer, which comes out in March. I think her name's Teresa Palmer. She's off I Am Number 4. And I've seen the guy off something before. I just don't know his name, but he played a zombie. His name was Marcus, and he did a really good job in it too. The music, it was all 80s. Like, it sounded 80s-ish. I don't know if it was actually from the 80s, but the music was really good. It was really funny. There were tons of funny parts. There are a few jump scenes because there are skeletons called bonies, and they're kind of like the top of the food chain. Like, if you're a zombie or a human, you don't want to mess with the bonies. They're like the alpha of the world. Like, they're in charge because there's so many of them, and they're so tough that you really don't want to mess with them, or bad things will happen in there. Pretty creepy. So there's a couple jumpy parts with them, and then at the beginning there's one little jumpy part. Like I said, it's a comedy horror, so it's like funny but kind of scary, and so I thought it was a good mixture though of genres together. One thing that really surprised me though, that I was surprised about, is so we get in there, the movie's gonna start in like 10 minutes. I see a bunch of little kids in the theater, and I was like, honestly, you're taking, and they were like 5 or 6 or 7. It's like, seriously, you're gonna bring your little kids to this type of movie? And I know it's like a comedy and stuff, but honestly, I just don't see why you would take your little kid to go see this movie. And I mean, there were like some disgusting parts, like they ate the brains to get the people's memories when they attacked the humans, and they killed them for good. They like ate their brains and stuff to get back the memories, and there's some bloody parts with the bonies and stuff. It's just not really a movie that kids should see. I mean, like, teenagers and above, is the audience aim for this movie. So anyway, it's really funny, and if you really didn't want to see it, or you weren't that hyped up about it as I was, then I would probably suggest seeing it waiting till DVD, because I was like super excited for it. So like I was just excited already to go actually be seeing it in the theater, and this is one I wasn't gonna wait on. So Warm Bodies is out now. Make sure to check it out. It's really good. If you've already seen it, comment and tell me what you thought of it. I'd like to know. Thanks for watching, and check out Warm Bodies.